Joining us now with more on the war between Israel and Hamas is retired Major General David Harris. General, thank you for joining us this morning.
Robin, Larry, good morning.
Let's talk about the effectiveness of this bombing that's been going on and the implication of the possible killing of these hostages and where they might be located as this bombing continues.
Yeah, they are tied together. Look, the terrorist actions against Israel were horrific. But from a military perspective, this operation was meticulously planned, thoroughly coordinated, and expertly carried out. So the leaders of Hamas knew what Israel's reaction normally is, which is to bomb their facilities in in Gaza. So those Hamas leaders, my guess is, vacated the facilities that they normally had and are probably now underground. So Israel has a problem now of trying to figure out where they are to eradicate them.
So what's the strategy in bombing Gaza? Does that change the entire equation?
Retribution. I mean, 260 innocent festival goers were slaughtered by Hamas terrorists. And I think Israel is extracting retribution. But the difficulty, of course, is now there are probably more than 100 hostages being held, and they're not in a single location. My guess is they are spread out all over Gaza. So how does Israel find out where they are? Their intelligence is probably pretty weak on the ground right now.
We're hearing there's still pockets of Hamas still within Israel that they're trying to locate. Also, the possibility of a ground assault into Gaza. What do you see happening there?
Yeah, they're still fighting on their own territory to get out the terrorists, which are in southern Israel. And if there was a ground incursion into Gaza, this is an extremely difficult decision for the Israelis. There are 100 hostages being held. And remember, these terrorists just slaughtered 260 innocent individuals at a festival. They would have no hesitation whatsoever about killing hostages. So there are some tough decisions the Israelis have to make.
What does U.S. involvement look like? Are we there as a deterrent? Will we ever see boots on the ground? Is it just intel help? What does it look like?
I'd be very surprised if there are boots on the ground, if we ever put boots on the ground. This is, for the most part, an Israeli fight. And we will be supportive, clearly. We will support them with as much intel as we possibly can. We've sent the carrier battle group to the Eastern Mediterranean. We will replenish their supplies of munitions and interceptor missiles for their Iron Dome system. So we'll provide a lot of help, but I doubt that there will be boots on the ground.
Hamas is thanking Iran for their help. Iran is pretty much denying that they planned anything, but celebrated what happened. What do you see their involvement in this going forward?
Remember, Iran has strongly supported the terrorists up in the northern part, up in Lebanon, the Hezbollah terrorists, which is also a terrorist group operating against Israel. There is, from what I understand, though, a lack of solid evidence about Iran's participation in this past weekend's assault. But it's hard not to think that assistance wasn't given.
All right. David Harris, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Sure thing.